Hi. What I'm going to tell you today is known from children who were kidnapped by the Russian Nazis in 2022. But actually, it's true about every city they invaded. So the Russian Nazis found all civilians in Mariupol and took them to the filtration camp. And there they separated children from the adults, parents, grandparents, relatives. And the adults went to the prison, and the difference between the civilian prisoners and the military prisoners is that the military prisoners are tortured. The civilian prisoners are not tortured or executed, but nevertheless, the Russian Nazis beat them on the back, on the stomach, on the head, and they rape them. So, and they sent children to the children's camp, like the summer camp, and there they brainwash them for several months, and they threaten them with the punishment. So children should learn the Russian literature, the Russian history, and the Russian propaganda. They tell children that those cities were bombed by the Kiev regime, not by the Russian regime. And they warn children if they try to say something against the Russian regime, children will be punished. For example, the slightest punishment when they lower a child's head into the container with water holding hair. After this, a child can vomit, and they make this child clean up. So of course, children realize that they are brainwashed, but they are afraid to tell something, and they just discuss everything between each other. Then they have just one video chat with the family, and every child goes to his or her family. And the Russian families adopt the Ukrainian children just because they receive money from the government. So when they are in the camp, children at least can find friends, they can discuss everything, they can share some thoughts, ideas. But when they are with their families, they are in the information, in the informative and psychological isolation. They don't have anybody around to discuss their ideas, thoughts, and so on. And before they go to the family, the Russian Nazis give them new Russian passports, and very often they add extra years to the age. For example, they make children 1 year or 2 years older according to the passport. And when children just turn 16 or 17 years old, they send them to fight against the Kiev regime. They just use it just like cannon fodder. That's it. Thank you. Bye bye.